This guy been showing off, man. He got nice socks. The one thing about me is I could dress my ass off, but I got old school socks.
No, just regular socks.
Yeah. I just shied away from the checkerboard boxes.
Yeah.
I got the real.
Now you was still wearing
No, I got Calvin Klein up, but my shit be $20,000 outfit, but I did used to have the lumberjacks.
$30 draw. Isn't it? $30 draw.
Yeah,
Take his drawers off, they look like swimming trunks.
Lumberjacks with the hat to match. You know what I'm saying?
Like
I got off that wave. Not that anybody could see it, but I got off the lumberjacks. That was hard to do. So I'm more modern, but Jada, he like to show off because he know I ain't got no new socks. My shit old.
He got you. He's Jadakiss though. He say a lot of fly shit. So when he's got to apply to real life. He got
guns that the government ain't got. They Salmon, these
rubber. The walls do a 360.
He got
floor lift up.
Shit. He got oh my God.
Now this is what I was gonna ask though.
Shit.
Jadakiss, you was bald for the longest. You mean to tell me that you had a completely healthy hairline and you could have just grew your shit back at any moment?
Yeah, it was a plan.
That shit is crazy, bro. That shit crazy. We out here bald with no options, and you just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna grow my shit back.
You gotta wash your shit.
Nah, no, it ain't nothing. No, you don't.
Yeah.
You disrespectful. I thought you was bald. You had a paper towel wrapped around your forehead for years.
We came out, bald heads was in. You know what I'm saying?
Because of honest?
Because you
guys
I don't know about. We had
Turkey.
We had
I'm not
DMX
going over there, man.
So X had a bald head. So everybody in
you
YO
look
had
like
a
you
bald
still want to wear hair.
I do still wear hair.
So
I don't look like it.
Turkey.
What you meant?
What do you mean he want to wear hair? He's wearing it.
I'm wearing it. First of all, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say nothing back.
There you go. Fuck you talking about.
All right, so what I'm saying is,
you only need a little bit. You
go to Turkey.
You can make history.
I already
you only need a little bit.
Nah.
Tory, Tiger, a lot of people did. He only need.
I'm not going
like a
over
half
there.
He don't need whatever they got.
That nigga's got that Sherman Helmsley
This shit is right.
Helmsley.
Shit is right.
Your shit pushed back.
Nah, I'm
just saying, there's a solution.
There's not a solution. Not for me, because I seen what it looked like in the days leading up. I can't go through that process. When the front of your head look like it's the meat tenderized.
I've seen guys get it.
You got mean hats. All you got to do is get the...
Yeah, I see guys get it. Yo, you need to do it. I ain't lying to you because you love your hair. You got to fix that shit up.
I didn't say I love it. I just love the fact that I could do it like he did.
Like me, I've been bald forever. Right? I can't grow no hair now.
Yeah.
See, what happened to me was I used to have hair. I used to have hair like the fucking Brady Bunch. Right?
Yeah, we seen it.
And so when I was young, all the time.
No, for real, Jada. He's telling the truth.
I seen that. I seen that pic, man. I seen you, man.
Fuck with the people at home, man. You keep fucking with
I seen the picture.
Let me tell you, I had hair like the Brady Bunch, but I shaved it all because all the tough guys had the baldies in my hood. My father chased me around the projects 4 times trying to beat me up because he knew what that meant.
He couldn't catch you?
He couldn't catch me, but I was running, the point is, one day I made a bet with Big Pun, and he was like, yo, man, you can't grow no hair. I said, you fucking crazy? My shit like the Brady Bunch. If I want right now, I grow braids, whatever. So I try to grow this shit. And it was like, rest in peace to the hairline, everything. That shit was coming up like, that man, Pun had some more jokes about that shit. I lost it, so I saved my shit. But now I got guys that they do the fake, they got like a tattoo shit.
I can't do that.
I can't do it either.
Yeah.
You could do the turkey.
I can't do the turkey.
Because it's your real hair. Come back.
Nah.
Y'all get too much money for that shit.
Nah. I'm not
so
doing
that's
the turkey.
your signature.
My story is...
Your shit.
We came in, Luch had the high top fade. SP had the blowout, chemical blowout back then. So
like the Jackson 5?
Nah, when the Dope Boys had it, when they came back in, man, like Method Man and them.
Oh, okay, got you.
So boom, when we got the deal, they still had hair. I went bald first. Then I made a thing when y'all shit fall out, I'm gonna come back. And I just kept my word and came back.
God bless you, brother. Because if I had hair, my shit they'll call me Alejandro. Okay,
Yo,
my shit'd be Rodolfo. My
go to Turkey. You sell it. I don't want it.
I don't want it.
You gotta go to Turkey.
I do not want it.
Yes, you do, because I see how you look on the front of them boxes in the beauty supply store.
My shit will be Rodolfo. Now, that's the look you make when you own that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That was like, right? My shit would be like this with the curl, with the fucking juice and all that shit on my shit.
So
disrespect. Shout out to Yuli and Jesse Terrero. He got the shit with the curl. Like, they would think I ain't Fat Joe. I'd be Fat Joe's twin or some shit with some. I would really be on some bullshit if I had hair. I'm being honest.
I feel you. I would too.
Do y'all have, as guys that's been in the game for over 20 years, like, do y'all have people that you haven't rapped with that you want to rap with? Is anybody left?
I actually got to do a verse for G-Rap, but
you've been
I always say 3 stacks.
You've been stalling that verse,
stacks.
man. Jada,
I ain't got no damn time. I'm shooting all these. I mean, Joe Jada took over my life. But yeah, Andre 3 stacks, Stevie Wonder.
Oh wow.
I want to do a collab, but actually 3 stacks okayed it. I just got to speak to Stevie. See if I can see eye to eye with Stevie and we get this shit.
Well, you know, he got a show here.
Come on, Jada, man. What the fuck, man?
I talk about on the song, man. I ain't talking about,
come on, Jada. Yeah,
I ain't know I had a little bit of skills in case I got to fill in.
You know he gonna hear that shit. Yeah.
Hey, not only is he gonna hear it, when he walk up to him, he be like, I seen that shit you said.
How about you, Joe?
Gonna come up and say, I seen that shit you said about me.
There's only one person I never worked with that I would love to work with, and it's Dr. Dre.
Oh, shit. You never did a Dre?
Nah, I never did a Dre. Out of all people, I never did a Dre.
I got a song with Dre.
Beat.
Before this.
I don't have a song with Dre.
Bilal. He produced one of the Bilal singles.
Yeah, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So that's about the only person.
Crazy.
We work with everybody. You know, to be the greats is Eminem. The greats is,
I got Eminem.
You know, I started with Big Pun, one of the greatest. Big L, one of the greatest.
Of course.
We got the rock with Hove. And shout out to Nori. We didn't get to tell him, but, you know, thanks for Nori and Memphis Bleak for making the All the Way Up remix possible. They say I never give him credit. So I had to give him credit. But I've been able to work. I've been able to, you know, a lot of times I like to work with people that could be my friends, but I admire their work so much. And so like Mary be in my house all the time. But, you know, Mary.
Bro, that's funny that you brought that up because Chico would I say this shit all the time. I want to go over Mary J. Blige's house and just kick it on like a Sunday.
Well, you come to my house, she's there all the time. And so,
because I know she's going to have the vibe right, the music going to be good. She going to be sipping a little wine.
You know, she's sipping wine, that Goddess wine.
Spaghetti or love like that. Yeah. That's she give it up.
Shout out to Mary. I love Mary J.
Yo, Mary also know how to throw them shots silently.
Mama,
Mary is a hood.
LT.
Yeah, that's the story about.
So she'll sit there and, you know, and she'll be like.
Keep it solid as, you think just because she's MJ, she ain't, but she'll chill, you know, that's all that shit you said.
I've been saying that shit for like 10 years. I knew, I could feel it.
You know, when I get to telling, when I test my material on Mary, right? Because Mary sit down, she like to hear the stories. When I say, she be like, you ain't shit, nigga. You ain't shit, Joe. I be like, yo, Mary, what's up? Nah, you fucked up. Like,
yeah, you know, probably be telling her the real story. Because I tell her stories
that I can't tell here.
Yeah.
They're dumb shit. Like, right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, dumb shit. And when I'm telling her, she be like, you ain't shit, nigga. You ain't shit.
Listen.
Let me tell you a story. Just for my Cuban people to understand this, right? I have a friend. His name is Robbie Rob. He is the only person.
DJ?
No. Oh. He is the only person on the planet Earth that could literally say when Fat Joe was fucked up, pockets hanging. All my friends are going to the feds. I had to go to Miami to hide out. He let me stay in his apartment with my wife, and he fed me for 6 months straight. His apartment, you know, Robbie was on the beach and everything, and he fed me. You know, when I don't want to say I was a bum. I wasn't a bum. They caught my brother. They took all the money. They did. It was a time everybody's going to jail. I went over there to stay out of sight, out of mind. 20 years later, Big Pun's double platinum, Fat Joe's platinum. We the hottest Latinos in the whole fucking game. And we had record labels that were begging me to sign the next Latino. Robbie Rob shows up 20 years later. He was my friend through his whole thing. Shout out to Donna, the whole family. And he says, yo, Joe, I have a rapper.
Pitbull?
A Cuban rapper, Pitbull. Now, I'm going to tell you something that I never said before in the world. He gave that shit to me. TVT was begging me to do business with them. I never even listened to the demo. I went up in there and I said, yo, this is your next guy. He said, what you mean? I said, he's the Cuban explosion. He's going to be the...
This when he was with Luke, though? He was already with Luke.
He was with Luke started, but he came to America, you know, because...
To America? What are you talking about? Luke is in America.
Everywhere, but you got to come here to get the check.
Okay.
You have to. I'm sorry to say, we love the West Coast. We love...
Oh, you're talking about New York. Okay.
You got to come here.
Okay, I got you.
Birdman flew in from New Orleans here to get the $100 million and flew back to New Orleans. You got to come to the motherland to get that check. So I walk up in there, Brian Steele was there, and I said, you have to sign it. And they signed Pitbull. No money, no strings attached. And that's my contribution to Cuban hip-hop. Pitbull, the biggest Cuban rapper ever seen in the world. I got him his deal with TVT. You know, you can cap all y'all want, man. I say shit is real. Like, it is what it is.
We're going to have Pitbull up here next episode later.
No, we got to have him because one time I got into it with Luke, because Luke was like, yo, I discovered him and all that. I said, yeah, but I got him the bag. Like, I put him up there and I got him the bag.
You said it on Drink Champs. That was on Drink Champs.
I got him the bag.
Right.
Simple.
And by the way, guys, I just wanted to say congratulations on your Illuminati induction. Because when I walked through here, I was like, these things... I said, this is what Illuminati feels like. I was like, y'all ain't invite me though. Like,
no.
Illuminati.
You slip in there by default. No, I'm considered. I'm really.
You're considering the Illuminati?
I think I'm Illuminati.
I think y'all are.
Listen, let me tell you something. No. I really think. Yo. I think I'm Illuminati. We talk to Floss the Millionaire, forget about it. He gets out every 3 months. He been in jail every 3 months. We walk him home, Floss. He's capping. Floss the Millionaire. Floss tells me I'm coming home December 6th. December 6th come. Yo, it's June 2nd. June 2nd come. October 23rd, he's spinning me. He got me for a loop, right?
I don't think he's in control of that.
No, but
he can't deceive.
Listen, let me explain to you. I've been really going through a lot in my life, right? My brother's always there for me. I lost my best friend Raul.
Rest in
peace, Raul.
I just want y'all to know we have Fat Joe, not you guys. I have real life enemies. There's some people that might die that I might throw a fucking parade for in the middle of the street and be like, yo, he died, the wicked West. And these guys been hating us forever, right? So, Raul died. Oh, they lost a guy. Raul's the fucking one-man warrior, this, that. Then we lose my brother. Then we lose my mother, my father. For sure, he's depressed now. For sure, he's not going to work. The next day after the funeral, we up in here filming our first podcast. They don't understand. I'm on a different type of...
Built different.
I don't give a fuck. I'm built different. And then, a lot more mudslinging. And I realized you're Illuminati. Like, you did...
That's gotta be. Got off that.
That's the epiphany.
I figured it out because if you really hate me, that you want me to die, and you keep seeing this nigga in that boat taking shit with front row. I'm telling them the other day, I said, they gotta be upset. Let's be honest. They gotta be upset at Fat Joe front row 30 years in a row. In every basketball, boxing match, everywhere, floating with his wife with diamonds. They gotta be sick. They want to throw a spear from upper deck so bad. I'm keeping it real. So the whole point is, correct, Nori, only you could figure out I'm Illuminati.
I don't know what they talking about.
No, you ain't got nothing to do with this is got nothing to do with
They didn't induct me.
How many bullets have you strayed on this Drink Champs because of this guy? Because this guy come out of nowhere, your finger popping.
No, he leads into all the bullshit.
No, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what, Nori? What is wrong with you? Where do you come up with everything in the world? You finger popping? You eating ass right now? You just, what happened? Do you drink the wrong Japanese whiskey that day?
Well, the show has migrated. It's grown. It started as that. Started with Tiger Bone. We since COVID happened, we haven't had Tiger Bone back. We just different, man. We having fun. We just added a new segment to the show where people are going rap. Like Rap City, the basement. It's called Let Me See If You Still Got It. And so we'll give you the beat in advance. You know what I'm saying? So like we doing different things right now. We're in our 9th season. What is it?
Well, yeah. So March 2026 is 10 years of Drink Champs.
Wow.
10 years of Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? And it was a hustle that was like my 7th hustle that went to like my number 1 hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually enjoy it. We recently opened Drink Champs Network. We got Bleak. We got Angela Simmons. We got Healthy High Run Champs. We got Fatherhood. We got Grumpy OGs. We got Smoke Champs. We got, you know what I'm saying?
That's how the fuck you, that's how
Doing shit.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I used to go to my mother's house and she'd be like, she drink Mountain Dew because I did a commercial for Mountain Dew.
Right.
And then she'd be like, what you doing with Sunkiss? I don't like Sunkiss.
Right.
I don't like it because you're trying to be loyal.
Right.
If you ever realize, they all different stamps owned by the same guy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that you branching out. Drink Champs is such a monumental brand,
right.
but I love what you're doing as businessmen,
right.
and everybody's eating
right.
because you already been battle scarred. You went through everything in the world, and now you putting people on, and at the same time, you're expanding the empire. Don't think I don't fucking watch.
Because I was slow. I was supposed to have this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I was slow. I tried to individually, but this is genius. You know what I'm saying? Y'all coming together. But
I'm going to keep it a buck for
Yeah.
you. I've just always been a boss.
Right.
So me personally,
Right.
I don't know how to be under nobody.
Right.
I'm just keeping it real with you. Even
Yeah.
my brother. I love my brother as much as I can.
partners. It's
Partnership.
not, and by the way,
It's partnership.
By the way, you know what the beautiful
business.
thing about this is? I can't practice what I don't preach. Meaning, like, this was my idea for telling people you own your own stuff. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, I'm not gonna go as hard as you. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna sign with me, guess what? You signing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You signing to yourself records, not delusional records. It's signing yourself records.
Let me
It's
tell you
signing yourself records. You
Let
know
me
what I'm
tell you
saying?
something. But I signed up first.
Yeah.
I was the first guinea pig. In
Of delusional records? Oh.
Delusional champ.
Delusional champs.
I walked out.
Delusional champs. We
Yo,
just started
let me
a
tell
new.
you something. I walked out. I'm the original nigga with the hole in my head like a dolphin. You guys? He said, "Yo, come over. We doing something." When I
They
left
lied
there,
you.
don't think your uncle. Don't think he the only nigga who catch the bullets for Fat Joe. I walked out of there. I said, "It's official. I have beef with every rapper." Tell me about DMX. What do you see him do? What about this? And I'm over there like, and I'm realizing, oh, these guys trying to do some crazy shit, and I'm going for it. I want my brothers to win. I'm like, I'm talking shit.
He didn't hesitate.
I walked out of that motherfucker like I had a hole in my head. I was like, I got beef with everybody.
What a lot of people don't know is me and him had a show called Military Crazy Raw Radio. We had a show
on
prior
Sirius XM.
to drink. It was on Sirius XM
For 3 years.
Remember, XM and Sirius, they combined. So I don't remember.
We was on XM first.
We was on
before,
XM,
and then
yeah.
when them.
So what we did was just recreate the same show. Like if you look online, we kind of cheated. Like meaning like we had a same show, but just with no artists. So you and Kenny Anderson was the first two
pilots.
people.
Those were pilots.
Y'all was our pilots. You know what I'm saying? So we just did what we was.
My shit came out.
That's
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
My shit came out.
Out the gate.
Yeah.
It hit.
But
My shit came out.
our first number one.
How many millions of views we caught on that?
No, we
Fat Joe?
went. We was expected to do like I believe the numbers was like
60,000.
no, 15,000 or something like that.
Good.
Yeah, we did 267.
300,000
300,000
Out
the
gate.
first day.
Soul for you.
Yeah. No,
That's my original.
We got a plaque from CBS
We
Radio.
got a plaque.
I don't think they ever gave plaques for podcasts.
That's my
He just said
original
he sold his soul.
induction to Illuminati. That's the original.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, Illuminati saw that.
Y'all need to cut this Illuminati talk out.
This man is loyal.
He's
with
worthy.
fluidity.
Yeah.
This guy will sit there and risk his life for his brother.
Tell us about the show.
You actually live on the road. Like, we work hard.
I want to hear about the show. We belong
The show.
Tell us about that.
Well,
You know, I did a reality show, so to speak, because I was before Nellyville, but I wanted to show us fathers, single fathers at that time. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought it was a great way to show the rest of the world that you can still be in here and still doing what we're doing. You know, you got your baby girl with you. You always keep your babies with you and things like that. And I thought that would be a dope process. But doing this right here, I just wanted people to get a chance to see exactly the things that you talked about in the qualities of this young lady right here. You know, they don't get a chance to see her charisma, how funny she is, and everything from that standpoint. And, you know, it's 2025, so you're looking for different avenues as well. You know, we got to think business at all times.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So she gets to think about everything else for me, and that's a blessing. But I got to think about the, you know what I'm saying, moving this shit forward and keeping the platform.
What's it like for you? You're a movie star. You're the number one singer. You all of the above. What's it like being on TV with cameras around your family?
I mean, it's a lot. It was different, you know, because I'm a lot more private, and I just felt like when we spoke about it, obviously this was his idea, and at first I was kind of like. But then, you know, we're married, so I'm a team player, so I was down. You know what I mean? And it's like us just having real lives and careers and traveling. We just got married. I had a baby. That's a lot. So it's kind of like we had to find time for the cameras. You know what I'm saying? To kind of capture everything. So it's a little bit of a lot, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
She got so many other great ideas that she wants to get off the ground. And you know how business works. You know what I'm saying? You got to have avenues, outlets, platforms, and things to get those out. You know what I'm saying? You can have great ideas all day, but if you ain't got nowhere to put them, if you ain't got no way to push them, or if you don't, you just sitting in the crib with work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no block or no workers. You just sitting in the house with a bunch of
ideas.
bunch of bricks. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I knew an artist who was, for the time being, he made nothing but hit records. And I would check on him in the studio and he would play, yo, I made this. And this shit be fire. And everybody go crazy in the studio. He would go, it just ain't right. And he would erase the song. Every night I would hear hit after hit after hit. When it was like that Method Man, Red Man thing, he'd be like, let me play you this. And I'd be like, yo, this, I'm not quite ready. The guy never came out and never became a superstar, right? And so the problem is a lot of people, they procrastinate to the point that you talk yourself out of the ideas.
Yeah.
You know, and so in this age, you know, we had Jim Jones up in here and he bought a little film studio in the Bronx. He got them doing podcasts in there. We need to take matters in our own hands.
Absolutely.
And follow through with the ideas.
Exactly.
I'm with Shanti, we at the Beacon Theater, and I never forget. Well, we could go into everything, but I never forget when we got that phone call, Mama, that she sold over 500,000 her first week, her first album. We jumping up and down like the Wizard of Oz, that Guinness Book. Yeah, that Guinness Book. Yo. We jumping up and down in the middle of the street, like, you know, the Wicked Witch is dead. No, because I don't know if you remember how intense that was. It was like, what is it? What's the number?
I remember.
What's going on? And we start running around. How does it feel to be on the Guinness Book and be one of the biggest female superstars with the most longevity and relevancy in the game?
I mean, honestly, it's a blessing. I'm super, super humbled. And it's funny, when you talk about that, remember, I didn't know what none of that meant. You know what I'm saying? I'm a new artist.
So maybe we happy for you.
Yes, everybody's happy. And I'm looking, I'm like, well, is that good? 500,000, is that a good number? You know what I'm saying? I genuinely had no idea. Is it a good number? So I was just like super appreciative, and to be able to be here today and still, as we both were in an arena in London to a sold out 20,000 seater, holding a mic out, allowing people to sing our records is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just so happy. I'm grateful, you know.
Oh, man. Yo, you know, we're very competitive in our house. Because, you know, we didn't done a lot.
That means the baby got all
That's the dagger, though, that she throws. Like, my debut did a half.
No, she don't. But you did 11.
No,
He got a
no,
diamond.
no,
He got a diamond. Don't wait.
You went super
Her
diamond.
debut did a half the first week.
I'm going down.
She got me on that. There's nothing I can say. She sent me back to the ring, Jada.
I'm looking at the video.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. You 26.
Jada.
I'm 33. Hold up, Jada.
That wasn't a
You
week.
26. I'm 33.
Joe, that wasn't
Hold
a week,
up.
Jada.
That video come out.
That was not a
I'm
week.
going
You might
down.
be That was not
No, I'm not bringing the numbers. It's 10 million solely. So
Yeah,
so
he
that
did a
wasn't the
diamond.
week.
He
was
got a
26.
diamond.
You
I'm
wasn't
talking
there
about
for
the
a week.
week. No, the talking about the week.
Listen, man.
Listen, let me run down the hardware that they got in their house. There's a lot of hardware. Just listen, ladies and gentlemen. Nelly, 3 Grammys, 4 American Music Awards, 2 BET Awards, 9 Billboard Awards. Nelly has sold over 21 million albums in the United States, one of the best-selling rap artists in American history. Country Grammar, Diamond, 10 million. Nellyville, Diamond Plus One, 11 million. Now, Ashanti, 1 Grammy, 2 American Music Awards, 6 ASCAP Awards, 8 Billboard Awards. First debut album, 500,000 the first week, triple platinum. Chapter 2, platinum. Concrete Rose, platinum. 36. A lot of hardware in
It's a lot of competitors in that
Ashanti,
house.
36 Christmas movies. Your lifetime favorite.
Crazy.
God, could we have a Christmas tree with raspberry? Just, I'm like, yeah. I've been counting our money forever. Yo. I mean,
it's competitive in the house, man.
And a star.
Oh, and the star.
The
Yeah, I
star.
forgot.
Can't forget the star.
Can't forget the star. Yeah, it's it gets real in there, man.
We love that though. You know what I'm saying? We love
What?
that.
That's beautiful
Man,
competition.
I met
in the
Ashanti.
to put that under
Let me
one
tell you
roof
something. I met
is-
Ashanti.
It's a blessing.
Could I talk about that?
Talk about it.
I met
Uh-oh.
Ashanti. Ashanti was like a studio. We was just a studio body.
You could call it a studio rat. That's what they used to say.
And that's what they use. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that
Go ahead.
overall. Studio body. She up in there. And the first day I met her, she was so upset because they broke into her car and stole her radio. This woman was ready to file charges to the moon and back. What happened? They stole my radio. Crackhead broke the. I mean, it was like somebody murdered somebody. I'm up in that shit. I'm like, yo, they stole a radio with the Benzie box.
Oh, you take the box. It was a
They stole her shit.
They
And she
stole
was
my
like,
radio, bro.
and you know, I would see her in the studio, and then one day I asked him, I said, yo, what does the girl do? Right? Because they was like gangster rappers, right? So they, she sings R&B. Right? And then she did the Big Pun. I
Big
said,
Pun,
I said, you want to write a hook for the Big Pun thing? And she killed it.
Smoke that joint.
She smoked that joint. And then we did the What's Love.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was the Princess of
That was it.
Hip Hop and Soul. And she,
Yo, no talk. Every time I see this, he was advocating. When we weren't together, Nelly, what are you doing? Every time I see her kiss, Nelly, my God, how you been? Yeah, that's great. What are you doing? You said, hey, Joe, what
That's why you
talking
need that percentage.
you know, see, now you got me.
See what I'm
Now you
saying?
got me. At first he thought I was bugging out. Now you got
Yeah, I
me.
used to be like, Joe, you just tripping.
It's crazy, right? Because I also think of one situation, not to bring up anything negative because we just, but I remember the time I got into it with 50 Cent, who, yo, Fifth, what's up? We perform in Germany in 2 days. But I remember the time when I got into it with him at the MTV Awards. You know, his business is really crazy, right?
Right.
Because you think everybody your man, everybody this and this and that. Well, you was the only person out of all the rappers that I knew that I seen get up. And you was telling me, yo, I got you. Like, I'm holding you down. In that, when I was like, yo, 50 Cent this, and then he came back and dissed me. but you had my back.
Well, I knew Five. Me and Five always had a great relationship, and
That kind of distorted the.
Well, no, because and just to say, what was we at?
MTV Awards. That's where I thought he was going.
We were at the MTV Awards, and they were sitting like a table right behind us. Now I didn't have too much to drink. I'm hyped. This is right before
Kid Rock and Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee.
Slapped Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Slapped the shit out of Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Sitting at the
So
table.
there was something before Chris Rock
we
and
was
Will
sitting
Smith.
at the table right
You know that?
and Kid Rock is sitting with us.
Mm-hmm.
And Tommy Lee is like a table over. And my cat, Kid Rock, that's my cat too. He hot. He hot as fish grease. He's sitting right there. He's like, this I should go. And I'm gassing him. He's not gonna go do this.
You gassing him?
Well, I'm not gassing him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, it was me.
If it was
You know what I'm saying? So he does what he does.
So what he
At
did? He
50,
smacked who? Because I
boy,
don't
he
remember
smacked.
this.
Tommy
Lee. You
Yeah.
remember that MTV Awards out in Vegas?
Yeah. We
was
was sitting right next to them.
We was sitting at the table. But Five was
Mama, you
right
got
back
everything
here,
on
right?
tape.
So I'm hyped. Kid, I didn't got hype. I didn't got big. I said, babe, 50 cents. I'll make that. Apologize. You want me to go over there? What? You make? Don't be looking. You want me to go make? She was nah. No way in my heart is I'm thinking she gonna tell me to go over there. She's like, yeah, babe.
Yep.
Oh, that's a New York girl. That's a New York girl.
Yo,
That's a
hold
New
on.
York
Hold on.
girl.
So Kiss, I'm like, I'm going.
That
So
gets
I
you
turn
killed.
around. She can't see my face. I'm walking towards Five like,
Let me highlight you.
yeah, you know, table full of G Unit. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm like, oh God, this going right. This is not gonna go well. You know what I'm saying? And I started laughing, coming. He cracked the smile, and I was like, hey, Five, man, hey man, do me a favor. Just do me a favor. Will you, old lady, man, do me a favor, man. Apologize for it, man. Ashanti, I'm sorry.
That's exactly what he said.
in the middle
In the middle of the whole crowd in the audience.
I was like,
Mhm.
I turned back around to her.
Yeah.
Talking about.
By the way, I had personally 20 meetings with him over her.
Oh my God, yes.
Without her even knowing. I done sat down with him 20 different times. It was like, yo, bro, she got nothing to, like, you know, that's my sister. You bugging out this. 20.
Yeah. No,
You
he
know-
just told me to Mo. I know she got nothing to do with it, Mo, but what you want me to do is war.
Man,
I was like,
I was hot.
yeah.
You was hot over that, right?
Yeah, I didn't have nothing to do with it. And then after he said he signed, I was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. I was like,
Okay.
thank you. I thought that shit was gonna go left. I swear to God. I thought I was out for
Sure. Out of all the hip hop, which is the one that got you and you was like, wow. Like, I can't believe this happened.
By far, for me, it's Big. My first time, The Locks. It was our first time in L.A. when Big got killed.
So y'all was out there
We
when
was
he
at
got
the
killed.
party. We was with him before, the day before. We was in his, like,
Did you not feel
happiest
like it
time
was
and the saddest
dangerous?
time at one
Did
time.
you not feel like it was dangerous being in LA and he had the East Coast, West Coast beef? And
I felt it was dangerous, but we really didn't know how to. We know what I'm saying. We didn't know what was really going on. We knew that shit was going on, but we never been there. We thought we was heavily protected. We thought we was good. You know what I mean? We thought we was the same way. We kind of was, because we had Bad Boy in, we had D in them. We had a different kind of Army brigade with us. We had extra. We had extra protection.
shout out to D and
Know what I
Ice
mean?
Pick J. You know,
Rest
they
in
saved my
peace.
life. Ice Pick J. You saved my life one
I
time.
heard that story.
That's a real story.
Heard
They was
about.
gonna get me. And, you know, I had a lot of beef with the West Coast. I'm probably, and we're not stirring nothing up, but I'm probably the only rapper from New York that had physical beef with the West Coast, like real physical war. It went down, right? So when I go over there, me and Pun out there for the Grammys, there's 1 million cop cars in the street. And, you know, it was like gang beef. So they had a guy with jerry curls, a bubble goose. It was hot as hell. And the gun was to his ankle. I don't know how there's 1 million cops out here. They don't see the guy, old dog from the fucking Menace to Society. Like the man in the middle of the street dripping the fucking jerry curl juice with a machine gun with a bubble goose on in the summer. And we don't rat. But I'm looking like, Jesus Christ, don't nobody see. And he looked at me like he could not go back to the hood without clapping Fat Joe. Not clapping, killing me. He had a machine gun. And so it's 1 million cops out there. I fucked up because we had the mansion. We knew whatever was going to happen, you know, don't go out over there. And we still, like dummies, went out. Shout out my brother Tone Patron, held it down, all of us. And so I'm sitting out there and the guy's there. There's a girl standing next to me and she sees what's going on and she looks at me and says, a girl from New York, she said, "Nah, I'm sorry." She was like, "Joe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this is happening to you." Like she could probably see like death in my face. Like the guy was trying to figure out how to shoot me and get away from the 1,000 cops, but he couldn't go back to his hood without shooting me. So he was like, he looked like a dog in rage. And then out of nowhere, the door opens and D comes out. And D comes out, he's like, "Yo, Crack, what's up, this and that?" And I looked at him, I said, "Yo." I just nodded the head. D from the Rough Riders, he looks over there.
General.
The general looks over there, he looks back at me, he said, "That's for you, Crack?" I said, "Yeah, it's for me." He said, "Yo, Ice Pick is gonna turn this corner in a white van. Y'all better just get in there, get out of here," right? So the van pull up. Ice Pick ain't even know he was saving us, right? He was coming around to get D. The van pull up. We got in that bitch like the fucking painting from Good Times. You remember Good Times? They had the shit where everybody was dancing sideways and shit like that. Good Times. Like, yo, we slid in that motherfucker. Yo, God was with us. Was crazy. It was like 6 or 7 of us. We got in that bitch and left in the van and looked back. That guy was so confused. He didn't know where the fuck we went. Because it was like too crowded. We got in the van. I was like, "Yo, Ice Pick, thank you. Saved my life. You don't understand this." He was like, "What happened?" I said, "Yo, nigga had the machine gun. He ready to clap us. This D told us to get in there." So he took us to the mansion, which a couple of blocks away. After that, we were safe. We went to the Grammys with guns on us. Me and Big Pun, that picture that you see us looking like superheroes, we actually had hammers on us in the Grammys because that was too much. We stepped outside. The point is, the danger, you know, is always there. I think of Big L, right?
Rest in peace to Big L.
Yeah, I'm saying he would not hurt a fly. Big L gambled, rhymed, had fun, never bothered the human being in his life.
He loved the ladies.
He loved the ladies. He chilled. He was funny. My little brother, and they murdered him on the block that he talked about in every one of his rounds. 139. I remember rushing up there when they told me I was at D&D. Cam and them was outside. I'm outside. They still got the body on the floor, right? And so he got murdered on his block. Same thing with Jam Master Jay. And so you say to yourself, you know, we work so hard to better ourselves. At the end of the day, you got something to say. You rap. You want to rap about whatever you want to rap about. You want to show the world you're the best rapper. Then obviously we get financially smart till we see that there's money out here and we figuring out how to do this. I think backer in the day was more celebrated.
Backer.
Yeah, I think.
I like that word.
Backer in the day, old school, it was more celebrated. So we saw the hustlers, we seen everybody showing their shit off and they inspired us. But over the years with social media and all that, I think it's like bittersweet because it's more people looking at you with jealous eyes and hatred.
That's definitely, I think technology definitely plays a part of it because before it was just, you were here of the Boy Georges and whoever it is that was in Queens or Harlem. it was, you might could see him if you could make it to the Fever or one of them parties or the rooftop or some shit. Like if you might have a chance to get a glimpse of somebody, but other than that, you just heard who was getting busy in the Bronx or YO or Queens or Brooklyn. And it then put the hate cancer couldn't spread. Now you can just scroll down and the switch can hit on. Any social media platform, you know what I mean? You can look on Facebook, you can go on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. They can create their own narrative of hate now. Somebody can just say, I don't like Fat Joe, and just make a whole page and a whole shit of it.
Tell me about it.
Couldn't do that back in the day.
Nah, that happens.
It happens. It happens to all of us.
It happens to everybody, huh? And what's crazy is if we take it to modern day, skip a couple of eras, these kids are like getting murdered on video. Like Nipsey Hussle got, I think
everything's on video now, crack. That's the whole, everything. But everybody even's going like this. Or is an eye in the sky. That pole has a camera that goes to the White House. The leaves on that trees is connected to Albany. It's really no fucking way to do anything right now opposed to back in the days. You had to see somebody somewhere passing that Jew man or in the train station or sneaker store or club, and then it would go down, and if you wasn't there or nobody got killed or if they did, it just happened. It was, now, before your family know, the whole world is crazy. Where I walked the track at Kensico Dam, one day there's an old lady, she's working out, she's coming down. I'm going up. An elderly lady that's working out is coming down. Two young chicks is coming down. The lady, because the stairs is tilted a little, the lady loses her fluidity and goes off to the side, to the woods. Grandma. Now the girls is in front of me. I'm thinking they gonna go get her. First thing they do, phone. Me, y'all crazy? I go help her up, dust her off, curse them out a little bit, keep going up the stairs. But I'm like, this is a shame. This lady was 70-something, 80-something years old.
One thing I take pride in, right?
Privacy.
No, I take pride. One thing I take pride in is that just like you, no matter how successful we are, we move around in the hood, we get a lot of respect. And so one thing I love doing is supporting the community and supporting the local businesses. So whether it's Melba's in Harlem or the Bojillo in East Tremont in the Bronx, the Puerto Rican restaurant, I'm in there.
Pharmacy for Life in Scarsdale.
Pharmacy for Life.
I mean, Juices for Life.
Of course.
White Plain.
But what I'm saying to you is one day I'm in East Tremont in the Bojillo, and two people started to get down. My daughter, I can't lie to you, she Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, they can't imagine none of the shit we've been through.
No,
they don't know none of that
we
shit.
seen this regular guys arguing over an elevator, whatever. She don't know, and she just like, and we in the hood, and she looked like Little House on the Prairie, a little fur, white hat. They knew this girl ain't from around here, right? But two girls start arguing, they about to fight. They in the Puerto Rican joint, one of my favorites, and I'm eating. And like a 70, 80-year-old lady got up, pulled out her camera and said, World Star. An 80-year-old lady got up and then threw the camera in my face because I'm in the building.
She got to get you.
Like,
that's going to up
this
her
is
hits.
an 80-year-old.
She get Joe Crack on there witnessing the fight.
My Titi Barbara, she know what time it is. You get in the car with her. She know every young person's raps. Like I met your aunt in City Island. She was telling me records and raps.
She loved Nelly.
But she was telling me, the Cold Rocks. She was throwing words, so I knew she loved hip hop. My aunt's like that too, but I don't think my aunt gonna get up and go World Star.
Yeah.
Like the lady got up and said, I had a moment with myself. I sat there, I said, this is fucking going. It's like the Maury show on the streets.
Never turns off.
It never turns off.
That's another thing why I say we had the best era in music, because we had privacy. All of the memories of shit that happened got to stay in the brain. You know what I mean? It was not a bunch of, soon as they sent something, mad phones go up. What's some songs, a song or songs you have in your phone that people wouldn't think you riding around listening to?
I got a bunch of songs that be like.
And don't say The Train.
No, not The Train Is Coming. It's a good one, but I got Boy George. Do you really wanna hurt me? Do you really wanna see me cry? Time won't give me time, 'cause time lets the lovers. Yo, bro, I got some flagrant music on my shit. Like my shit is really it's like it's open for suggestion. My shit got, I got all kind of music.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Being an artist, you get tired of just hearing rap sometimes. You wanna take it to another genre of music.
What kind of songs you got in your phone that might be
I mean, I got everything. I got, you know what I mean? You might hear me listen to the Backstreet Boys.
You
might hear me listen to the Luther.
I love Luther.
I might be listening to Eric Clapton. I might be, I got a long range with my music taste. My dad played the bass guitar. He ain't know that.
Legendary, iconic artist, and so you probably hear music different. When I hear music, I just see the greatness in the music. Like when I hear it, I just be like, wow, what made them think of this? Or what I mean, like me and you one night we sat there, we watched Scott Storch play like 1,000 hits.
Oh yeah.
And we sitting there like, what makes a guy think of all this music? And I just get amazed. All right, one of my favorite records of all time is Montel Jordan. Parties on at this is how we do. Parties on at the West Side and this. I think yo, what's wrong with you? Yo, Kiss. Nah, this ain't fun, man. This ain't fun. Listen, every lyric in that song is perfection to me. It's what you would do if you're about to go to a party on a Friday and this. And when I hear it, I just hear perfection. Every time I hear that song, I'm like, wow, how did they think of every single word that matched every single word? To me, that's a perfect song.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do
That shit's classic.
it.
That's classic.
This is how we do it.
It's a classic.
Yo, Kiss, you got it.
It's a classic. What you want me to say?
It's a classic, but to me, it's not just. So when I hear artists, don't care what kind of music, it could be Jelly Roll, it could be whatever. When I hear something that's just too perfect, that's what wows me. I'm just like, yo, how they knew to come in with this right now? How did they know how to do this? And that's what amazes me. Because there's songs like y'all got,
the structure,
y'all got, we got the guns that the government got. That's perfection. That's perfect. That song is perfect. I don't know if you know, but it's perfection. Like when we hear it as fans, it's too perfect. You couldn't have switched another word around. You did nothing. It's the epitome of perfection. That's what bugs me out as an artist listening to music, is just like how people, perfect stuff. You know what I'm saying? Monica, Brandy.
It's art.
That whole area.
It's art.
Yeah, it's art.
You know what I mean? Is the microphone is your canvas.
How about I'm in Carbone the other night? It was my daughter's birthday with all her friends. They all 18.
Happy birthday. Happy belated.
Happy birthday, Azzy. Love you. And James Brown came on, and these little girls knew James Brown.
They ain't know James.
On God.
They ain't.
Yo, Kiss. Yo, Kiss on God.
Which one? Which song came on? Not Mind Power.
Get on up and then do it. Get on down. And all these little, I don't know if they got it on TikTok. I don't know if they got it on video games. I don't know if they got it on little girl movies. But all these little girls knew the James Brown record. Get on up and keep moving. Get on down. They were singing every word. I'm sitting there like, how do y'all know James Brown shit? They knew every word. So it had to cross over through TikTok. Had to cross over through a movie.
TikTok.
A girl movie. I don't know. That shit is
TikTok.
Yo, this ain't gonna be a successful show if you the leader of the Fat Joe Cap Club. Right? Because you keep pulling your hoodie down like you don't believe it. They're not gonna believe me, these people, man.
Every time I pull my hat down don't mean I think you capping.
It don't mean that.
It's just you
Thank
going
God,
crazy
let's clear
Joe
that.
on me sometimes.
I
You
go
got the
crazy
tendency to go crazy Joe. I'm gonna get the Andy Griffin whistle for when you do that in a minute. Onyx's Slam came out this week many years ago, and Cam Come Home With Me came out.
Well, you know,
I think May 14th, 2000 and something.
You know, if people dissect Fat Joe lyrics, you could blame Onyx, because I didn't know it was possible when they was like, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. 1 gun, 2 gun, 3. I was like, yo, we could do that?
So it's safe to say they like the first, they cross over, they was like rap, rock, rap.
Yeah, they was the first lunatics.
They had the first mosh pits.
No, they was the first lunatics. Like Onyx.
Everybody's a lunatic.
Let me tell you, let me explain
The
something.
fans,
I got
Onyx.
one for you. I'm at Club 2000. Onyx is the hottest shit smoking. I'm not rapping yet. We just in there, you know, street guys. People waiting peacefully. I think Funk Flex was DJing. Peacefully. They get in late, like 4 in the morning. Let me tell you something, like 3 in the morning. Security was so big, they carried the Onyx in the club. Like they was carrying them, bringing them on stage. That's how crowded it was. I'm talking about Onyx at the prom. And everybody's chilling, having a great time, patiently waiting for them. And they said, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, Dad. 1 gun, 2 gun, Onyx. It's tough. The whole club started swinging on each other. The whole club fought each other. Chairs flying, bottles. I could not understand. Everybody was just loving each other. No, I'm serious. Everybody was
It went
loving
from
each
love
other.
to hate?
What, in 1 second, they were just all about Onyx. It's time. Everybody, you snuffed anybody that was next to you. The whole club just started fighting each other. Security rushed them out.
What happened at the end of that? Everybody was dead.
Everybody went home. Everybody was alive. Nobody got shot up. Thank God, or nothing like that. But you know, that was a hip hop cultural experience.
That's a fish.
And which Cameron song you said?
This album, Come Home With Me, came out today, 2002. Oh boy, was a fucking monster.
Wow, that's a hood Grammy right
That's
there.
one of the albums he did on the rock, probably his last album he did over there. That song alone was
Dipset
Hey
Mania.
Ma.
Hey Ma.
Those is all monsters, losing weight.
Disrespect.
I got them all in my cars and my phones and all. I just don't know. I ain't know.
Needers, the sports bar.
No, he gonna have 3 or 4 on every album.
Oh, but those might
Them,
be the,
all
they
of them
might be
shits
the
right
biggest.
There. Hey, Ma.
They might be the
Losing Weight,
biggest Cameron.
And old boy is all fucking great. Those
Those
nuclear
are like
missiles.
Those are.
No, I
Are
can't
you
say.
crazy?
Those is crazy. Yeah, those is all missiles.
Like, do y'all have, as guys that's been in the game for over 20 years, like, do y'all have people that you haven't rapped with that you want to rap with? Is anybody
who's
left?
I actually got to do a verse for G-Rap. But
You've been
I always say
bullshit.
3 stacks.
You've been stalling that
103
verse,
stack.
man. Jada.
I ain't got no damn time. I'm
You been
shooting all these.
stalling.
I mean, Joe Jada took over my life. But yeah, nah. Andre 3 Stacks, Stevie Wonder.
Oh wow.
I want to do a collab, but actually 3 Stacks okayed it. I just got to speak to Stevie. See if I can see eye to eye with Stevie and we get this shit.
Well, you know, he got a show here.
Come on, Jada, man. What the fuck, man?
I talk about on the song, man. I ain't talking about.
Come on, Jada. Yeah,
Yeah, I know I had a little bit of skills in case I got to fill in.
You know he gonna hear that shit.
Nah.
Yeah. Hey, not only is he gonna hear it, when he walk up to him, he be like, I seen that shit you said.
How about you,
Who
Joe?
gonna come up and say, I seen that shit you said about me,
There's only one person I never worked with that I would love to work with, and it's Dr. Dre.
Oh, shit. You never did a Dre?
Nah, I never did a Dre. At all people, I never did a Dre.
I got a song with
got me
Dre
beat.
before this.
I don't have a song with Dre.
Bilal. He produced one of the Bilal singles down the movie.
Yeah, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So that's about the only person.
Crazy.
We work with everybody. You know, to be the greats is Eminem. The greats is,
I got Eminem.
you know, I started with Big Pun, one of the greatest.
Of
Big
course.
L, one of the greatest.
Of course.
We got the rock with Hove. And shout out to Nori. We didn't get to tell him, but thanks for Nori and Memphis Bleak for making the All the Way Up remix possible. They say I never give him credit. So I had to give him credit. But I've been able to work. I've been able to, a lot of times I like to work with people that could be my friends, but I admire their work so much. And so like Mary be in my house all the time, but Mary.
Bro, that's funny that you brought that up because Chico would I say this shit all the time. I want to go over Mary J. Blige's house and just kick it on like a Sunday.
Well, you come to my house, she's there all the time. And so
I know she gonna have the vibe right, the music gonna be good. She gonna be sipping a little wine.
She's sipping wine that got
little spaghetti or
some love like that.
Yeah.
That's she give it up.
Shout out to Mary. I love Mary J.
Mary also know how to throw them shots.
Shout out to
silently.
Mama Cora.
Mary is a hood.
LT.
Yeah, that's the story about.
So she'll sit there and and she'll be like,
keep it solid as you think just because she's MJ. She ain't, but she'll chill, that's all that shit you said.
I've been saying that shit for like 10 years. I knew I could feel it.
When I get to when I test my material on Mary, right? Because Mary sit down, she like to hear the stories. When I say, she be like, you ain't shit, nigga. You ain't shit, Joe. I be like, yo, Mary, what's up? Nah, you fucked up. Like,
you probably be telling her the real
I tell her
story.
stories
that
I can't tell here.
Yeah.
They're dumb shit. Like, right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, dumb shit. And when I'm telling her, she be like, you ain't shit, nigga. You ain't shit.
Listen, if you can only imagine, like, that's the thing about the podcast. Like, you watch podcasts a little different. You'll put it on and be ironing your clothes or cleaning up, but you'll walk out and walk in, and this man will say some wild shit, and you don't know where the conversation was at. The other day I was watching you, all I heard was you say, yeah, I gotta taste that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about, man? What type of shit he got to taste, man? What
must have been a junior cheesecake or some shit.
I need the glitz.
That was crazy.
Need the glitz.
That's really not crazy.
It is. You said I'm a he said I'm a glizzy monster.
Cereal
glizzy.
Yes, but the point is, you gotta be vulnerable. You gotta be real. The people you ain't gotta hide. That's the problem with society now. We wanna hide shit and be like we perfect. Fuck that. I like a hot dog.
Well, why you tell me I gotta go to Turkey then, if that's the case?
Push back.
I thought it was vulnerability.
You like G-Rap took a shot at you.
He got one of the best shit ever.
Yeah,
he got one of the best.
You look like you was at the Django and they shot half your shit back.
The Django? Come on, man. That was racist, Joe. Come on, the Django.
That shit was like
the Django.
Shot the whole top off.
Joe, get on.
Man, nah, man. I'm not messing with Joe, man. There's too many Puerto Ricans. I know
Listen, let me explain something.
150.
I'm telling you
then
the
he
truth.
Be telling the story.
Listen,
you know the guy Chico Bean?
I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not being funny. I'm not this. Go to Turkey. Get your shit right.
He like his shit. I like
my shit like that.
Do with his shit.
I like my hair like you like
really
glissies, nigga. Not like my hair like you like glissies. This is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? If you can enjoy a glizzy proudly in front of 50,000 people at the Yankee Stadium,
okay,
I can walk around like that.
I do it. Like I really be in
and you know what I do when people ask me about Chico?
I'm not hiding the glizzy.
What?
I try to make them feel bad for asking me, man, what's up with Chico, man? Tell him to cut that shit off. I'm like, that's fucked up. Because you know we about to have surgery, right? And then they be like, oh, my bad.
Oh my God, man.
You got a guilt tripper, man. Fuck that. Chico don't give a fuck, bro.
Yo, let me ask you something.
Y'all been doing it for so long that had to move through the game back in the day. Like, I ask people this all the time. Like, what was the difference between being famous when famous was famous, like, versus now?
Before the iPhone came out.
Before social media, before the internet. What was that like?
I think it was more. I think it was beautiful. I think it was like the best time. People got their different categories of the golden era, but I say the most goldenest era is before this shit. You know what I'm saying? When everything had to be in here, when you can do something and don't have to worry about somebody over there passing it to Harvey or whoever the fuck any platform when you was able to, when life was a little more private and when you had a good time, it had to be in here or in here. It was, you know what I mean? If you missed it, it ain't no scrolling to find it the next day. You just missed it. You got to wait till the next one.
You got to hear about it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I think was the best time in my life before these.
My time.
He was still catching lawsuits before somebody.
Yeah, I was catching lawsuits. I was set up.
Let's go to another side. My man,
you know, Mike Tyson paid so much money. Mike Tyson was like that too. They used to set him up.
Yeah.
They used to start with him.
Mike,
and knock
you ain't
him
the
out.
champ. $100 million.
$1 million. Like they were catching Mike Tyson all the time. I had to teach myself.
I don't think I want $1 million that bad. Like,
oh, for Mike? A punch?
Hell
no.
I don't think I wanted that.
I don't want it. I don't want that. But nah.
No.
If Mike hits you, you'll never be the same, bro.
Yeah.
Ever.
You gotta wake up every morning and drink a chocolate milk and shit. He gonna fuck you
through
up.
your neck.
Oh, no, he gonna fuck you.
You gotta drink it through your neck.
Chocolate milk every
He just
morning.
beat a guy up last year on the plane, but he was just giving him rib shots. He purposely wasn't hitting
He
him in
never
the head.
the burp again, that guy.
Yeah, I don't want to run into none of that. Like, even like, every story that you hear about y'all back in the day, the Terror Squad, like they said you guys were the Terror Squad.
Allegedly.
Yeah, the Terror Squad and the Warlocks.
Yeah, the Warlocks. Yeah, like that's just a different type of era. I couldn't imagine.
They beat motherfuckers up with a chain. Big ass lock on.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Not just fights, these brawls with a whole club.
But the whole club, everybody fight.
The promoter pissed on himself.
Everybody.
Fat Joe is outside with 211 Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, and everybody that speaks Spanish.
Yeah, for real. And one Czechoslovakian. That's the one you got to worry about.
Yo, where's my man from? We got one.
Yo, we got one.
Huh? Croatia. We got one.
You see what I'm saying?
Isn't it like the human prototype?
Then he telling the story the next day on. So look, it's me, Nina Sky, Nori, Jadakiss' cousin,
and the Croatian guy.
and the Croatian guy.